In the city of Utrecht, we have to deal with a very dense city and a growing city with a lot of young people who are very used to cycling and using public transport. And we also have a very historical city with narrow streets. It doesn't give a good access to large vehicles like trucks and vans. What we see daily in our city is that different types of traffic, they don't mix very well. We have a lot of cyclists, a lot of pedestrians, and they don't mix too well with large vehicles like vans and trucks. So we try to separate them. At busy times, we want to give more room to pedestrians, while at less busy times, like early in the morning, we want to give more access for logistics. But what we try to do is maintain the dynamic of the city, so everyone gets their goods, the shops, the retailers, but also inhabitants. They get their goods, but on a smaller scale. There are a lot of suppliers, companies that drive into a city for just 1 or 2 or 3 deliveries. This flow of goods can be optimized by bundling at the edge of a city. And if you bundle these goods at the edge of a city, you can also bring it into a city with a smaller vehicle that has a lower range. So we change the regulations for entering our central city. So we are introducing window times, so restricted access for vans and trucks, so larger vehicles, so that after the morning there's no access possible for traditional vans and trucks. That also means that someone painting your house or fixing your pipes, they can no longer do this job after midday. So they either have to get an exemption for their vehicle, or they can try and do it with a smaller vehicle, such as a bike trailer or a cargo bike or a light electric vehicle. A lot of users, they drive in vans because that's what they're used to, because everyone does that, but that does not necessarily mean that every entrepreneur has to have a van or a truck, especially when you don't go out on the highways, because a truck and a van is designed for using on a highway, not in a city. So we want to give entrepreneurs the option to try out a vehicle that's designed for the city and for lower speeds and for smaller streets. So we developed a project where entrepreneurs can, free of charge, test a vehicle for a month to see if it fits in their daily business. We have 3 types of vehicles, from small to big, from a trailer to a light electric vehicle. There's a big role for light electric vehicles and cargo bikes in urban logistics, because those you can still use in car-free environments. And even in pedestrian zones, like with an electric trailer like NÜWIEL, you can walk with the trailer in a pedestrian zone, where we're also limiting access for cyclists. Same in our historic city center. We have a window time for cyclists, so between 12 and 6 you cannot cycle there. Then it's solely for pedestrians, but you can still deliver goods with a trailer like NÜWIEL because you can walk with it.